So long time no see. We can say that apparently I forgot my YouTube password, even though I didn't. But not much has changed. A bit has changed. This isn't gonna be a walk around. I honestly have no idea what this is gonna be. Basically, I'm running my friend's wheels up front. SSR decodes 17 by 10 and a half. Tell me why this dude was running a 205 40 17. I threw on a 215 40 17s because the 205 was just way too much of a stretch and they were leaky and I wasn't gonna deal with those problems. Update, I ran into a puddle and it completely destroyed my side skirt and my splitter. So that's why my fender is all bent right here and it's slightly out of place, but it's whatever. And I ended up just self-tapping it in. Nothing much, like I said, has changed. I went ahead, I did my diff bushings. I got a new radiator. I kind of cleaned up the inside, not really. We did end up moving, so I was not really working on the car, just going to work, packing stuff, and just living life. Nothing really has changed, but car's still dialed. I've been sliding it a little bit. Well, this is like second day driving it back once again, and I've already been sliding it. I miss it. I didn't drive it for a while because I just honestly didn't care. Oh my. Yeah, I honestly didn't care. I kind of gave up, and I've just been hooked on playing Siege, but my Siege stopped working, so I don't know. I guess I started working on the car a little bit. Yeah. This is the new radiator. It's just an eBay aluminum one, and don't mind my expansion tank. The little screw cap piece thing broke off, so it kind of leaks a little bit, and I just zip tied it. There was no mount for it, so I chopped off the plastic shroud thing from the old fan and old radiator setup, and I just run that. I do need to fix this because this is pretty kinked up, but I need to fix that. I mean, I got a new air intake and I got the little water cover for it. Again, nothing much has changed really. Still got the oil cooler. All these wires lead to the fan switch, so I just turned the fan on here. Yeah, so I just turned the fan on from here. It just turns it on. I don't know if you can hear it, but fan is kicked in. Also, the last fan I had, look at the fitment on this. My wires got stuck in there and they got shredded apart, but so far so good. And I've been sliding it, so should be good. Don't mind this. This is from when I was doing my manual swap. I accidentally put the wrong relay in the wrong spot. Tried to turn on the car and it just got on fire a little bit. It wasn't bad, but I stopped it. Car still works. What else is there? Honestly, there's nothing really new. Like I said, I did do my diff bushings. You probably can't see. Oh yeah, you can see. Did do my diff bushings, so I got those. I ended up picking up the rev shift ones. I got the teal ones. They're the drift spec ones. I probably should have went with track, but to be honest, the teal does not feel bad at all. Holy, this car is so chopped, but it's so fun, so I really don't care. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I do need to do an oil change too, but I'm scared because one of these, which one is it? Yeah, I mean, like, some of these, like, look at that. That thing is rounding. That thing is rounding. The rest are all right. I hate these, and I just hate how weak they are. So I've been a little scared to do an oil change. I know I really need to, but I don't know. Whenever I feel like doing it, I'll do it. I gotta do it soon though, so it won't be too long. I'm probably definitely not gonna make that a video just because pretty sure everybody knows how to do an oil change. That's an aggressive little car. Ooh, yeah, I do want to get over fenders, like the halfway over fenders that are just like chopped here and they got vents. I like those, and I want to be able to go down in tilt and still have decent fitment, so I'll probably find some. I don't know when I'll get them because, to be honest, I don't even buy car parts. But I don't know. I'll just throw in old clips of what I did to the car, me doing the diff bushings, me swapping the diff. I did switch to the 391, the auto diff that I had, and oh my god, dude, this thing screams at me. I'll be going 85 and my RPM's at like 5.5k or something like that, and it doesn't, like, the car, it doesn't feel like it's going that fast. And so it's like I feel like I can just give it more gas and keep speeding up. But then I remember, like, or I don't remember, but like I just look at it and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this car is screaming at me. But yeah, like I said, nothing's really changed. I do want to get it tinted, but I don't buy car parts. I do want to take off the stickers. I'll probably leave the 442 dash and the slide shop star, but to be honest, I don't know. I honestly don't mind taking them all off and just leaving the slide shop star or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw in those old clips of how I did the stuff and what it was like working on it. I just gotta dig in my camera roll because honestly, just been hooked on playing Siege, going to work, going to the bars, and you know, it's just took a break from car stuff for real. Okay, so honestly, I still haven't put my side skirt on just because I've been lazy and it's been way too hot. But I did get my diff bushings and finally got them from Rev Shift. Took forever, but I got them, so I don't know. I don't really care as long as I got them. And I just got back from work and it's like, I don't know, but I'm having a pretty fast coolant leak. And earlier from work, it was like all of this area and it was coming out to here. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I don't really feel like, just because I threw it back in, even though my, whatever they're called, like my little shrouds or whatever, they were a little cooked, but I don't know. I'll look at it. So here I got my diff cover thing, whatever, diff cover, and hopefully this will fit good. Oh yeah, I think it should. I didn't put them in the freezer. I know some people do, but I didn't do it. So I just left them outside, and I'm probably just gonna put wood over it and just bang it in or just hit it in. We'll see. But right now I need to figure out, this one has like yeah, this one says rear, so if it goes this way or does it go this way? Diff is out. This is the old manual diff. I don't know what ratio it is. I'll flip it over and look, but I also don't know which ratio this one is just because the sticker's all peeled off. Thank you to Harrison. He brought the G as well for pulling up, helped me get this out real quick. But I'm gonna go ahead, take this last bushing out. Down here there is there's one more bushing that I gotta get out, but I'll do that. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm just gonna do the same thing I did to take these out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and throw the new bushing in, and we should be set to throw this thing in. All right, I got the bushing that goes into the subframe. Boom, I got it out. So I'm gonna go ahead, slap the bushing in here, give it a little clean, put the lube in, and we should be good to throw this diff back in. Don't mind all my axle grease all over the place, but let's go ahead and run this. Bro, what the hell? So I just got back from going to the tire shop. I was gonna get my tires put on, and I was on the way back and I start hearing this weird noise, and I was like, I don't know, it just like, I heard this weird noise. I was trying to figure it out, and turns out something with my radiator kind of messed up. I haven't looked at it fully, but I'm about to look at it. But it's mad hot out here. But I was driving, and as soon as I started giving it gas, it was making like this weird screaming, screechy noise. And I threw the side skirt on, but I was hearing it. I was like, what is that? And I didn't know, so it was still driving, so I just sent it and drove it home. It was only like 5 minutes, and I get here, and then once I'm like making a turn right here, the noise just stops, and I pull up onto the driveway, and I open my hood, and there's just coolant pouring out from the bottom. I don't know what it is, but probably a sign just to redo all the cooling system stuff, just so this car's a tank. There, so I just got the car on. It doesn't really look like it's... Oh all over the place, but when I gave it a little bit of gas, it started doing it. Hopefully it doesn't fly off. Oh, you can hear it smacking a little. Hold on. Where's the throttle cable? Yeah, like that whole balancer. So I don't know why and how. Go ahead and try to look at it. Okay, so I kind of left a big coolant mess, and that's all I caught up. Kind of bad, but whatever. But wait, where was it? Yeah, like this thing just, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but this thing has like a wobble to it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I have a bad wobble right there, so I'm gonna see if I can fix that without having to replace anything unless I have to. But yep, let me go ahead and see what I can do about that. Okay, so I went ahead and took off my clutch fan, or whatever, this fan. I want to get an E fan because I don't know if this fan was too heavy or something, but these bolts or whatever, just look at this whole thing just moves, and it was just hitting everywhere, and it kind of left my radiator all cooked up right here. And then there's like kind of like a circle. I don't know if you can really see or not, but there's a little circle. But I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can tighten that, fix it, unless I gotta replace it. So we'll see. Okay, so I got the new water pump thingamabob and the pulley thingamabob. I got that, and this was the last bolt that I had stuck on, and figuring out how to get this off was a pain. I ended up getting this, and I was holding like the black part of the pulley, and for the fan, it's a reverse thread, so this, as it was right here, I had to turn it right to loosen it. So it wasn't righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, it was the other way around. And this last bolt right there was a pain. I don't know if it's really focusing, but I kind of rounded it off, and I was beating it, and I turned it into a 9mm from a 10, which wasn't bad, but yeah, it worked thankfully, and it didn't round even more. So I'm gonna go ahead, take it out, throw the new one in, and gonna have to refill on coolant and throw the whole front end back together. But hopefully all is well, and it's back on the road. Also this thing, I may or may not have accidentally broke one of the little chip things. I don't think it really matters. And I also pulled off this little tab thing that was right there. It was just like a red line that went across. I don't think it should do much at all, as long as this thing works. So I'm just gonna reuse it, to be honest. This whole thing right here is just all wobbly, so it was making my fan spin like all loose and bad. And it was just making my fan spin all loose and bad, and it kind of destroyed my radiator a lot. You see like where all the like kind of like the fan circle, and up here it's pretty bad too. Okay, so the car's finally back together. I still got to do my coolant. I gotta put coolant in here and bleed it and flush it. Then also down here, there's a hose that goes into my expansion tank, reservoir, whatever you call it. There's a hose that goes in there, and it doesn't have a hose clamp right now. I have no idea where the hose clamp went, but finally got everything else back on and together. Yeah, I don't know, just hopefully it's all good, nothing's bad. Just gotta bleed coolant. This is a little weird right here because this thing is like not sitting right. It used to sit right. I don't know what's going on, but it's not fully sitting right. I just took it on a test drive, and I really hope nothing's leaking. These wheels look so good on the car. Never mind, I honestly might trade them. I love how aggressive it looks and everything, but I mean, I don't see any leaks anywhere. Don't mind my wiring. I left the fan on. The fan seems to be doing good with my wiring, I guess, somehow. I don't know, but seems to be doing good. I also did a little bit of like different type of stuff. Like I got this OEM part for the fan, the shroud thing, and I mounted it so I could hold my expansion tank up. So I like shaved it down and made it fit. So I mean, it's working. It doesn't seem to be leaking, which is a plus. But yeah, I'm probably gonna drive it home. Maybe I'll give it a little slide or two though. Yeah, so that's really just gonna be it for the video. I know it was skipped around a lot, but I probably didn't show much of the new radiator, but I went and threw that in. I do have it on, as I showed you. that's really it. I still do have to reseal and reflush my diff, but I'll do it when I do my oil change because I gotta do that real soon. But that's it for the video. Sorry for the wait. Thank you guys for 1,000 subs. Pretty crazy. Wasn't expecting that. I'll make sure I stay logged into my YouTube, and we'll see when I get more car parts. But peace.